What's up, y'all? I'm out here at the range. As you can see, I've been out here all day having some fun, doing some really interesting jelly testing, and I think I'm gonna end the day out by having a little fun with a pawn shop find. You're looking at the Ruger Police Carbine in 40 Smith & Wesson. So far, so good. Let's take a quick little look at this thing and have some more fun with it. All right, y'all, let's check this thing out and then we'll have some more fun with it. So, like I said, what you're looking at here is the Ruger Police Carbine in 40 Smith & Wesson, otherwise known as the PC4. Now, this is not the PC Carbine that most people are familiar with today from Ruger. This is actually short enough called the Police Carbine. The Police Carbine is the official model of it. It was called the PC4 back when these were still made. They actually stopped producing these Police Carbine labeled models in 2007, and now we've got the PC Carbine, which there are some differences between them. Now, arguably, the PC Carbine is a better version as far as the features, but a lot of people seem to claim that these Police Carbines are built better, built, you know, stouter, more robust, more able to handle a bunch of abuse, but I don't know how true that is. But as far as the differences on them, now this one doesn't take the Glock mags. You don't have an adapter for Glock mags or Colt mags or any other kind of mags. This one actually takes the Ruger P91 and P94 mags. So as far as I know, they don't make that anymore either, the P91. And that's one reason why they got away from this, since they didn't make the handgun version anymore. There was really no sense to continue with the carbine version of it. So like I said, that's one difference. Now, this is a 10-round mag. It came with one 10-round mag. I have picked up another one already, a Ruger branded mag, and I actually picked up a 20-round Pro mag to try out too. Now, some other differences between this and the PC Carbines, you got different sights on them. So the sight on this, you got a fully adjustable for windage and elevation, and then on the front, you've just got a blade with a protective hood on the sides. Now, as far as mounting options, this takes like the Ruger rings, a proprietary ring system from Ruger, although you can get some adapters to turn this into a pick rail like on the newer PC Carbine versions. Now, as far as differences in construction, I'm not really sure what all is different. I do know this barrel band is actually metal, where most of the 1022s, and I think the PC Carbines might even be plastic barrel bands now. They might be metal, but I know the 1022s are old plastic bands. So stuff like that, little stuff like that makes a difference to me. Some people may not care. Your trigger here, it's actually a metal trigger. And speaking of the trigger, it's actually not bad on this thing. So it's not really a two-stage, but you got kind of a take up for a wall and then a nice little break there. And as far as your reset, really short audible reset, and then you're right back on it. So really nice trigger on this thing, I think. As far as the design of the stock, I think there may be some little differences there. I don't think this Ruger is stamped in the new ones. I believe it may be a different material, maybe a thicker or stronger type of material. I think they've had something to say about these stocks. A little bit of reading I did do on it is it's supposed to be real robust for a lot of abuse by Leo and stuff like that during duty use. But as far as the basic function between them, they're basically the same. It's a straight blowback design, really big old heavy bolt in the thing. From that first round I just took with the boom booms, I really like the trigger. Seems like a nice trigger. It seems like there's very little recoil at all out of this thing, and from what I can tell, it's pretty much right on. Now, I did do a couple of test shots, and it was a little bit hitting a little bit to the right, so I moved it left a little bit. I think I'm right on right now, but we're gonna have some fun to test it out a little bit. Now, as far as the ammo, I thought it would be pretty fitting, since we've got a Police Carbine here. We'll use some Spear Lawman FMJ there, 180 grain, and then we'll use some Leo branded Winchester Ranger T-Series 180 grain. And then of course I've got some boom booms and bottles and a couple watermelons too that we can have some fun with. All right, y'all, I got some of them Spear Lawman loaded up. I got 10 rounds loaded in this 20-round Pro Mag. Just want to test this 20-rounder out, make sure it works. We'll just ring some steel. I'll probably put 2 on the 10 here, 1 on each 15, a couple on the 25, and then I'll go out to that green 50 for this 10 right here. And then we'll load some more up and go out a little further. So let's see what we can do here. Let's hit this 10-yarder first, y'all. Make sure this 20-round mag works. No problem there. 15. No problem there. 15 over here. No problem with that one. The 25. No problem there. Let's get on out there to the 50. Let me get me a little cheater pillow here for this one. Is that it? No, one more, I believe. No, that was it. Didn't lock back on a mag on this 20 rounder. It does on these other ones. I'll show you here on the next mag. All right, y'all, got us another 10 rounds loaded up in the 10 round mag, this time of the same FMJ, the Spear Lawman. I'm gonna go to the 75 and 100 with this one. So we'll do 5 on the 75, 5 at 100. I'm just gonna leave it on the steel today. I ain't fooling with paper and trying to get it super dialed in, mainly because I'm not sure if I'm gonna put an optic on this or not. These iron sights are decent, but I will say they are definitely not anything precision. There's a pretty big gap on each side of your blade in between your knots there. So I may put optic on it. I may just leave it like it is. As long as I can hit that steel at 75 and 100, those small silhouettes, I don't really care about the grouping all the way out there with this thing. So let's see what we can do, y'all. Like I say, I'll do 5 at 75 and 5 at 100. See what we can do with her. This bag ain't the greatest, but it'll work. Felt like I almost missed that last one, so far so good. I can't tell where I'm at. Let me grab some binoculars so I'll know if I need to change my hold at 100. All right, they all 5 on the target down there, but they sure ain't grouped up tight. Looks like I'm favoring a little bit high too, but I don't know if that's just my hold or where I'm out of the distance or what. But let's just see if we can get these out of 100. Let's get these 5 here. I knew I missed that as soon as I pulled it. Changed my hold up. Why'd I do that? There we go. Yeah, I was holding low on those other couple I missed. I don't know why I did that. I figured I might have been high, but I'm happy with that out there at 100. Like I say, I ain't trying to get this thing super dialed in. Once I put an optic, if I decide to put an optic, I may come back out here and see if I can dial it in. But for right now at a distance, I'm happy with that. So let me move us back up close and let's see if we can pop some fun targets. All right, y'all, I got us a few 2-liters set up down there. Got us a few rounds loaded up. I got 1 round of this Lawman TMJ and then 2 rounds of T-Series. So I'm gonna pop the bottle on the right there with the FMJ, pop the left one with the T-Series, and I'm gonna hit that middle one with the T-Series. And I've actually got a boom on it. So I'm real curious to see what it does with a 2-liter. I don't believe I've ever put one on a 2-liter before. May not do much of nothing. Not too bad. All right, y'all, let's see what we can do with that watermelon down there with one of these T-Series. It should make a good splatter for us. That wasn't too exciting. That wasn't too exciting at all. All right, y'all, we definitely got to have a more exciting ending than that. That's more like it. All right, y'all, I got some good news and some bad news. The bad news is you probably noticed that watermelon wasn't too exciting either. I had a boom taped on it, but it didn't go off. The good news is I salvaged it and put it back on the target, so y'all get a bonus boom. Now we got them. All right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap it up right there for this little Ruger Police Carbine in 40 Smith & Wesson. I think this is a fantastic little tool. It ran absolutely perfect out here. It looked like it had never been fired. If it had been, it couldn't have been more than a magazine. Like I said, I couldn't tell any sign at all that this thing had ever been fired. Y'all seen it out here. It runs absolutely perfect. It's in excellent condition. It doesn't even look used at all. So very, very good pickup on this one. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'll put an optic on it or not. You know, all the way out there to 100, I was hitting perfectly fine. I was holding a little low is what was going on out there. I went out and looked at the target, but now no doubt about it, if I put an optic, I could get a lot more precision, because to be honest with you, I can't even see them hits out there at 100. I'm just holding at the same place every time and listening for the ring. But let me know what y'all think about it. Do any of y'all out there have one of these police carbines in 40 or 9? Do you have the 40 in the PC Carbine, the current version? Let me know down in the comments what you think about them. If you did enjoy the video, take a second if you would and hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn those notifications on so you don't miss anything when I upload it. Take a minute if you would and check out my affiliate links in the video description. If you shop through Amazon, hit up my storefront link first. You go right through Amazon just like normal from there, and anything you buy after that, I get a kickback from them towards the channel. Same deal with those axle links. If you're looking for some really nice ear pro, check those links out down below and you can save a lot of money instead of going straight through their site. Like I tell y'all every time, I appreciate all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all out there for supporting the channel. I got a lot of interesting stuff done today and a ton more headed y'all's way, so be on the lookout for that. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.